Hey Starshines, hey y'all, hey, welcome back. Anybody that's new here, welcome in. I'm so glad that you all decided to stop by, check in, and hang out with your girl. Know that your time and energy here, it is greatly appreciated. Grand rising to this beautiful sunshiny day. Let's see where you are on your ascension, on your path of ascension. I do have something I want to say. First of all, I want to thank you all so much. Miss V, thank you. That was so on time. Thank you so much, Miss V. Thank you. Back at you, okay? Back at you. It's coming right back to you. Watch it. Watch it now. Because I say it so. Listen. Okay. So y'all know I got another channel, right? The Alchemistcee. That channel, was meant to be more of a teaching. I am a teacher by nature. I was born and created to be a teacher, a leader, a guide. Okay? Now, I taught the 12 laws of the universe already over there. I also taught some basic healing things on how we should look at perspectives in life from our perspective, living here in the 3D, and then from the divine's perspective, from the spirit realms, from the 5D, on how we are to look at and or transmute energies, right? Why that information is there? Because that channel is called the Heart Alchemist channel. Well, recently, after teaching the 12 laws, the divine told me to take a pause on the teaching there and just do regular reads over there. So I've been doing the regular reads, which has turned out amazingly over there. But that channel wasn't built for that. But the divine told me to take a shift. So I followed the guidance. I took the shift. It's working out in my favor, okay? So I'm going to continue to do that. But at the same time, teachings will return to that channel unless you are in the membership. Here's another change that's coming. Members in my inner circle and the Star Chamber members, inner circles, you all are getting tarot readings, okay? If you want strictly tarot cards, you're going to have to get the inner circle membership. If I do a tarot card reading here like this, it's going to be because the divine said, all right, go to the tarot. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to share readings about healing, about ascension, not so much all the drama and the karmic things, unless that's what comes out. Okay? My Star Chamber members, Into the Shadows is almost ready. The first section, the first gateway is almost ready to be open. The other gateways are being built as well. So I know I asked y'all to go ahead and start. There's nothing there. Go ahead and get the membership. There's nothing there yet. But when it does arrive, I will announce it to you all when I put it out there. But Into the Shadow has its own deck of cards. It won't be nothing that you will see in any other read. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is designed specifically for that tier, for the Star Chambers, okay? Inner Circle, tarot readings every time. Strictly tarot cards. I mean, we're going to use oracles, but you will always get a tarot reading. Okay, now, anything else? Okay, one more else thing I like to say. And I'm not attacking no other readers. I'm not speaking against no other readers. We all have our own channels. We can all do our own things. But one thing that I do know is that me too, as being the person who's watched tarot, thank you all you other readers for welcoming me into this community, into this realm, into this world, into the tarot world, into this dimension. Thank y'all so much for y'all's support. Thank you so much for your support. I am a reader. I don't want to just give you information and see that there is something going on, behind the scenes and not give you any insight or shine a light on how you may be able to transmute or heal that situation. Now, I know a lot of people are here, they just want to hear the story time, or they just want to know what's going on behind the scene. For me, I'm not attacking no other reader, and I'm not putting no other reader down. I'm talking about myself on my platform. For me, if I see it, I am going to be the person that's going to say, all right, so, well, they want to attack you. They want to do chaos magic. Okay, here's what you need to do. Here's what you should do when it comes to that energy, because it came up in the read, right? Here's what you should do. Oh, they want to do beauty magic. Okay, here's what you should do. That's the type of reader that I am. So I just want to warn you all. I know some of you are here and you just want to hear the stories. You just want to know what's going on. But I believe that the divine put all readers here, not for just to gain money. Some are here because this is a job. I'm not here for this as a job. I'm here for this because I'm passionate about healing. I'm passionate about growing. I'm passionate about being intuitive. And I'm passionate about helping others survive what I've went through. I didn't go through it for nothing. And it won't be right for me to withhold all of this information and all of this truth and not share it with others, because we all go through something, but we're supposed to grow. We're supposed to grow. But how do you grow if you don't know? See, I didn't have somebody to come hold my hand and say, Carletta, this is what you're supposed to do. I had to figure this shit out and allow my guides, my ancestor, and the divine and the great mother to lead me to where I can gain wisdom, where I can gain understanding, and how to heal myself. I had to learn how to do these things myself, by myself, with the help of the unseen. Okay, so I became the light that I once needed. I became the light that I once wished I had. I became the support for you all that I never had. Because I always said to myself, boy, if I had somebody who could teach me, oh, I wish I had a shaman who I could talk to, or I wish I had, you know what I'm saying? I wish there was a book I could buy that said, hey, this is how you get through life. We know it don't happen like that because everybody's path ain't the same. But what is the same is the realm, the spirit, the divine, the great mother. They don't change. This universe, everything in the universe turns, it changes, it readjusts and readjusts. But guess what? The laws remain the same. Okay? So I just want y'all to understand my way and how this channel works. For me, I appreciate you all, but I'm telling you now, if it is not your purpose to ascend, evolve, heal, and be a better you, this may not be the channel you want to be on, because the energy that protects the members and the subscribers, the subs on this channel, you're going to end up having to heal, or you're going to have to dismiss yourself. Okay? I'm not here to trigger you, but I will tell you the truth. And if it triggers you, then that's something you need to look into healing. Okay? All right. 9 whole minutes of all of that. Let's check your ascension, okay? Let's check your path of ascension. Let's see what's going on with y'all. I hope that you all are doing well. Your pets, your plants, your animals, and your loved ones, okay? Let's see what we got here. What's going on? Where my star shines at, please? On a breakthrough. That's where y'all at. On a breakthrough. First card out. Breakthrough. I cancel all habits, patterns, and programs that no longer serve my evolution across timelines, dimensions, and generations. Soul Tribe. I've been feeling this energy for like a whole week. or 2 weeks, soul tribe energy. You're about to be connected with the people who push, support, serve, purpose in your life. I ain't talking about karmic relationships. You're breaking through karmic relationships to connect with your soul tribe. These are going to be the right people. These are going to be the right people to help fuel your purpose and your passion. My relationships are divinely orchestrated for mutual growth, ensuring that I always meet the right people at the right time. Get ready, Starshines. I don't know who you are. If you've been praying, if you've been saying, oh God, I'm tired of this. I want this to end. I want this to be over with. This is your breakthrough. Now you know Spirit be all up in my business. Understanding. Yes. Have that understanding. The journey within. The journey within is what helps you break cycles, because you get to figure out where they come from. Does this energy actually belong to me? Because why? Y'all know, never mind. Enough about me. I'm excited. Hands of light. You're a beacon of light. You hold universal energy within your hands. When I first got this deck, y'all, when I pick up this deck for the first time and I started shuffling it and playing around with it, y'all, I used to tremble from the energy of this deck. I'm connected to it now, so I don't shake anymore. But I used to tremble with this deck in my hand. And I always read for myself. I read my own energy. I read for myself because I know who I am. And I know when the divine is trying to get me a message. So I'll read for myself. And I pulled a few cards from this deck for myself way before I ever started using it for you all. And when I tell you I've been sitting here in tears, crying, because the cards that came out spoke directly to me, and it told me where I was on my path. You're standing at the very tip of a fingernail on your breakthrough. You're gonna know, because soul tribe, people who's gonna come into your life, they're gonna come into your life with this very supportive energy, with this understanding. Oh, I understand. You know, when you first tapped into your gifts, you could tell people and they'll be like, what? Like the live I did yesterday, and I was talking about how my ancestors would jump on my bed, mess with the TV and the radio to get my attention. So they don't have to do that no more, because when they call me, guess what? I don't care what's going on. I'm stopping, because I don't want all this other interaction. Jumping on, shaking the bed, jumping on the bed, turning the radio up and then down, turning the TV off and on, and changing the channels. I don't even care about no TV no more, if you know what I'm saying. Whatever. Remain grounded in this energy. Remain grounded in this energy. Whatever you're doing to connect to the Great Mother and to the divine, continue to do so. Some of you are really connected to the outdoors. Really, really connected to the outdoors. That's a beautiful thing. I'm deeply rooted in the earth's energy. Stable, strong, and fully present. Stay present. Be aware. You don't have to be alarmed. Be... Oh! Hello. Good morning. Grand rising, y'all. Dreams fulfilled. What are your dreams? Did somebody ask the divine? I'm tired of toxic people who using and abusing me. I'm tired of people lying and manipulating and playing around in my energy. I don't want that no more. Well, if that was your prayer, this is your answer. If that was your petition, this is your answer. It's time, baby. The vision within me is destined for manifestation. I claim it now with confidence and gratitude. You hear what I say? Thank you, Spirit. Multi-dimensional. Who that is? Who you for traveling from one realm to the next? Who you is getting messages from the other realm to bring back to the 3D? Who you for? What your name is? What your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Divine Feminine. Is that you calling in your Mr. Sexy Man? That's you. Go ahead then. Do what you do, girl. I'm just saying. I'm just asking. I'm being nosy. Higher power. Stop playing with you. The divine. You have an understanding that the divine supports you. You have an understanding that the consciousness that you have, the downloads that you receive, come from these other realms. And the divine is sending you these messages because there's something you need to do with it. It's something you need to do. But don't worry. Your soul tribe is here. They're going to protect you. They're going to support you. And they're going to help enlighten you on any information that you may be lacking, on any fears, hidden fears, or whatever that you may be dealing with. Or trust and believe they're going to come through for you. They're going to come through. Self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself as you're going through this transformation. This is the part you've been waiting for. I don't know who you are, but this is the part that you've been waiting for. All of this stuff, all of these changes that has been going on or that is going on in your life, guess what? This is what you've been waiting for. Show yourself compassion. Love on yourself. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to understand everything. Whatever you need to know, you know for now. That's all you need to know right now. Trust your connection with the divine. Trust it. Believe in it. Know that you have the wisdom, the strength, the support, the love, the energy, the finances, the wherewithal to do what it is that needs to be done. So just be gentle with yourself, please. Love yourself. Be gentle, be patient, and love yourself right now. Love yourself. Yes, positive imprint. You give a positive imprint to other people. You bring a positive, lasting effect on people's lives. It's almost like when they see this positivity, or when you're around and they feel your positive energy, or you say something that's encouraging and positive to them, know that stays with them. You could be long gone, but whatever you said that was positive, it changed something in them. It shifted something in them. And then when they get into their low funk, and then they can hear, it's like you can hear the voice when you think of somebody from your past, right? And you can hear the conversation replay, or you can almost see it with your third eye replaying again. This is what you do for others. The type of energy that you possess is needed in this world. You gotta know that you're protected. You gotta know that the things that you went through, don't be ashamed of it. Don't be ashamed of what you went through. You made it. You made it through. This is your breakthrough. I love this energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Give me one more. See, a lot of people don't like these type of reads, but these are the ones I love. The seed, look, trust in divine timing and your intuition, intuitive wisdom. Trust in this. Forgive yourself for anything that you need to forgive yourself. Forgive others. And guess what? Honor yourself with compassion. Honor the wisdom and the strength for the things that you've been through that you used to be ashamed of. You ain't ashamed of it no more. I ain't ashamed of a damn thing I went through. Actually, nothing. Nothing. If you want to know something about me, ask me. Don't ask my neighbor. They can't tell you better than I can tell you. Nobody can tell you better than I can tell you. That's why I don't get it. When people get in groups and they start lying about somebody and they be lying on that person, but then nobody in a whole group of people will never go to that person to see if what other people is telling them is true. You know why? Because they don't care. They don't want the truth. They just want to believe what they already believe, or what is being, the lie that's being told aligns with what they already think about you. Fuck them people. Okay? This is what it is right here. The breakthrough, soul tribe, dream fulfilled, divine timing, higher power, understanding, self-compassion, intuitive wisdom. Remaining grounded, continue to be a positive imprint on others' lives. This is what matters to me. I don't give a fuck what people got to say. Love you. Love you anyhow, and ain't a damn thing you could do about it, okay? Inner love. I can't make this up. I hope y'all know that this is one of your most powerful tools here in this 3D. This is one of your most powerful tools here in the 3D. And if you're interested in how to utilize that or what I'm talking about, head over to the Heart Alchemistcee and look for that one that says self-love. Look for that one. And look for it. Go over there and scroll until you find it. Or they got the little search button at the top. You can search for it. Type it in. Self-love or love, one or the other it says. I did a full teaching on that and how it works in your favor amongst people in the 3D here. You got to love yourself. This is a very magical tool right here. It's to love yourself from the inside out. You're doing it. Continue to do so. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, whoever you are. This is beautiful right here. Let's close out with a message from your angels, and then I'll go do an energy read for you all. Let's see what your angels got to say about this. This is beautiful. Lord, see, this is the energy I want to feel. I don't want to be having to get on here and tell a karmic about their sour tail self. Go heal. Go sit down somewhere and heal. Go sit in the corner. Heal. Go sit under the tree. Sit in the water. Take a bath. Heal. Nobody don't want to have to do that every time. We feel these energies and we get tired of that stuff sometimes. I know I do. I don't be want whatever. What we got? Surrender. Surrender to this breakthrough. Surrender to this transformation. Release your need to control and know the outcome of everything in your life. You don't need to know. Because you know what? What you don't know, you have to trust the divine for. Your guides, your ancestor. What you don't know, you got to trust them about it. If you don't, you will always be in fear. You will always be in fear. And that'll separate you from what's fulfillment. From your dreams being fulfilled. Because you got to learn how to trust the divine. You got to trust the unseen. The unknown. Yeah, doubt. What you doubting? You ain't worthy. Huh? The divine already says that you're worthy of this. Stop doubting. Stop doubting that you're not enough. Stop doubting that you don't have enough wisdom, finances, and listen, support. People, the divine is your support. You know what kind of support that is? Regardless of the people amongst us or the energies amongst us. And you worried about support? Get that out your mind. I'm going to pop you like one of them flies. I'm not playing with y'all. Let's go. This is what I love right here. This want to sneak out divine timing again. Trust divine's timing. Know that you're going to be in the right place at the right time to receive. I don't care where you are on this planet. You're going to be where you need to be to receive divine timing on top of divine timing. These two different decks. Trust it. You are right on time. What is truly meant for you will arrive when you are ready to receive it in fullness. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. Ha ha. Because you don't see things moving the way you think they ought to move or as fast as you want it to move. Trust me, we all been there, me included. I ain't above none of this stuff that I'm telling y'all and sharing information. I'm not above none of it. I've been there. I done been taken through there. Take me through there. Where we going, twin? I don't know where we going. Listen, the other divine timing cards say, my actions are divinely timed and intuitively laid, unfolding in harmony with luck and cosmic favor. Not man favor, cosmic favor. Granddaddy. Okay. I love you too. Abundance. And I'm gonna tell y'all 50 million times if I have to. Abundance does not just mean money. It means good health, a stable mind, peace, joy, pure love, soul tribe, happiness, along with finances as well. Okay? So when y'all see abundance, y'all automatically think of money. It's not always about money. Trust in the limitless generosity of the universe, for what you desire is already making its way to you. Conflict. Who energy is this? Tensions are building and a conflict may emerge. Avoid escalating the situation and seek a peaceful resolution. Your response will determine whether this becomes a moment of division or a path for your growth. And that's how you should respond to conflict in all areas of your life. You got the right to choose. If you want to escalate the situation, then go on ahead and argue with that person. Beat yourself down trying to prove who you are or who you're not to somebody else. And they gonna continue with the drama, whether you do or don't. They still gonna continue with the drama, because that's just the way it is, okay? That's just the way it is. But you can also say, okay, I get it. I understand. I hear you. And be done. You don't have to say a shitting thing. You don't have to explain yourself to people. You don't. That's a choice. You don't have to argue with people. That's another choice. You don't have to be angry and bitter either. That's a choice. So know that the choices you make are going to align with whatever outcome you want to receive. Okay? So be careful when conflict comes your way. This could be a simple disagreement. It don't have to be anything serious. This could be something simple. Inner child. You've healed your inner child. Look at this. You got the wisdom. You got the notes. You holding the key to whatever these wounds you may have had. Now that you've healed your inner child, you got the key to unlock and bring in deeper healing and spiritual expansion. Not just for you, but for others as well. You're blessed. 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 Blessed by the divine. This conflict can't stop you. This conflict is somebody who hasn't dealt with their inner child. This person doubts. Even though they're being called to surrender to the divine and divine's timing, they doubt that they're worthy because they are having conflict within themselves. It's like the inner child and the adult going back and forth with each other, if that makes sense. If it don't worry your pretty little head about it. It's like because they're being called to serve a higher purpose. They're being called to align with their birthright. And they're being called to take the correct action when it comes to the conflict that they're dealing with. Even if this is you. If you're going through conflict within yourself and in your head going back and forth about this, that, and the third, listen. Choose wisely. I love and appreciate you all. This where you are on your ascended path is a beautiful place to be. This is an answer to someone's prayer. I don't know who you are, but your prayers are being answered, and whatever you've been asking for, whatever you've been petitioning the divine and your guides for, it is here for you to receive. Don't let nobody deter you from this path, okay? I love and appreciate you all so very much. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this beautiful message with somebody else today, okay? Love yourself first and a little bit more today. Keep shining, star shines. Bye.